Hi there, once again here working in with Kubernetes. We just have a cluster. I already installed Istio to be faster on the demonstration. So here I'm getting all the services from Grafana to Zipkin. And in that case, gonna have all the pods also of all those components. I'm gonna create a home directory here. Our Istio version is 5.0. Let's get into this lab. I'm going to do a gonna install Istio of that version. Bin install, etc. Let me give an export of the bin path. Let's give the Istio Citadel version. Correct. Let's get into the lab there. Back again. So I'm going to clone a hipster application. They call a hipster shop. Let's get into that. Now we're going to deploy. So I'm going to create that folder. I'm going to cur the manifests, etc. And now we are going to deploy all the stuff. I'm sure where I will deploy. It's a very long YAML from all the services, deployments like recommendation serves, etc. We're gonna check all of them inside this cluster. And now what we will do, I'm going to Istio kube inject manifest and with Istio, the Kubernetes with Istio. I will show also this one. It's pretty big. This is, for example, Redis. So long it's gonna be provided in the description. So I'm going to, in this case, I'm going to inject a proxy sidecar. So look here, email service or etc. So you go to workloads, everything that I was saying before is being created. The email service, like was right in here. So I'm deploying the hipster application. So all the others are the components. Put on the default. Okay. You just have to clone the repo and do the apply of all the services. Now I'm going to check my mesh. Istio manifest is also. I'm creating the virtual services. I can run like I just deployed that for Istio. So since I don't have that, I'm going to apply. Now I have those virtual servers that I was showing before, now just deployed. One gateway, which is going to be seen. Let's go to services. This is how I'm going to deploy. This is the hipster shop. Now I'm going to show all the pods I created on the default, what I showed before. Simple way to deploy I'm going to get the EP of my gateway. If you check this load balancer, also you can get into the ingress gateway. You see different IPs, so everything you can access this page, which is the front end application, because you have the ingress gateway does the proxy to this. Everything inside Istio is proxy. Also, of course, you know what is Envoy, it's a super proxy. Now what we do, I'm gonna open also another one. I'm gonna execute kubectl commands also here. I'm going to show you guys something at this port. I'm gonna to port forward this port of Kiali. Default is admin. Sometimes this fucking shit they gets a wrong configuration, so you cannot log in. If I can't, I will leave Kiali for this lab. Oh fucking time is waiting for loading that. Come on. I can show Kiali on my local machine if it doesn't log. Admin, default. Network. Authentication. There's a problem of using Kiali on the port forward. Let's see if I can do something which I do in my local environment. Istio system. Kiali. Cluster IP. I will get something I often use for Kiali. It's a problem on the configuration of Kiali, so we're gonna leave Kiali in a while. Forget about it. It's not logging into, but this is the only way of accessing that. Okay. I'm going to appear for authentication. I'm going to apply this resource of MTLS, which is SSH is deprecated. So now what we do, my product catalog service answer at 0, great. And now we do now run with another protocol, check the HTTP, HTTPS. 200. You check the difference of those two with the certification key. Alright. What I plan to do now, it's work over the peer authentication. I'm going to apply default NS. What I want to show you guys also, let me just configure something over the JVT JSON Web Token for the front end. I'm gonna create a token, call it Hello World. That's my token. Let's work with the invalid token. What happens? 000. Trying to access the product catalog page. Remember, this is over the Istio Ingress gateway. This is over our gateway that we created extending into Istio Ingress gateway, forwarding traffic to the other address on the front end. Okay, so now what we do, let's try to call it. Use a real CI cert with the correct certificate. What do you expect? 200. You guys understand what I'm doing? We're going to do with the JVT. I'm going to deploy front-end authorization. Trying to check that with the wrong certificate. 403, rollback access control. In a while, what will I do? I'm going to show here Grafana. Open another. Jagger and Grafana. I'm going. The servers are here. So, something just Kial is fucking complaining about. Let's be back to our authentication stuff. Create a token with the Istio release security demo. It's a demonstration only. Here's our token. So what we do now, we call that with the token stuff. So I worked with two tokens. One is just create a hello world, and our real one scenario, 200. And now we try to delete the manifest of front-end JVT front-end authorization and JVT front-end request. You still cannot access. That's correct. I'm gonna apply the authorization front end. And I'm going to call it, do a get with the TLS certification, but wrong stuff. 403 is not unauthorized. What that means, not 401. Attention. Have a wrong certification, 200 with the right one. That's all the thing we would like to share at this lab. And thanks for watching, and see you in the next lab. So about the here. So here you can have a lot of tracing stuff. This is tracing. It's like the Google Cloud, you have tracing here on the menu of tracing. This is like monitoring. Have monitoring, logging, and tracing with those components. And Kiali, it's like things you can do with Antos, Service Mesh. Here is not installed at the Antos, but you can do that also. Here is Gen 2 show, but you cannot work with them. You can enable, but you have to do the cluster stuff, etc. But it's not our case. See you in the next lab. Bye bye. Let's see what I have here. Start smash. Don't have a cluster enabled that. You have to register one cluster. Hopefully you're gonna see something there. It's gonna take a while. Well, see you in the next lab. Bye bye.